Welcome everyone to this month's Astrocolorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealedwithlove.com. Okay, so the idea of the Astrocolorscope is I'm going to mix a little bit of astrology with crystals. I'm going to pick 3 crystals from my crystal bag for each astrological sign. I'm also going to take a bead from my bead bag here so we can add a little influence of color. Then I will pick a card from the Voyager deck and show you your card, and it's going to be a collage. So what I want you to do is take a look at the collage when it comes to your card and see what draws your attention, and then ask yourself, what does that mean for me? So then it's like an extra piece of information for you. I'll tell you what it means for me, but this is specifically for you, of course. So before we get started on your sign, let's just talk a little bit about what's coming up astrologically. So it's April, so the 4th of April, there's a lunar eclipse in Libra. So there's always eclipses all the time, of course, but this one kind of activates that square that we were all so concerned about, the Uranus-Pluto. And Uranus is the planet of surprises, and Pluto is that transformation energy. So it's almost like it's going to wake something up. There's a sense of around the 4th, you know, you might be a little bit different, might take you a little bit longer, or it could be before the 4th of April, but there's a sense of something coming up that may not be pleasant. Now, it could be anything. It could be emotional. It could be that physically, you know, you start getting acne on your face, you haven't had it for a long time, that sort of thing. Your hair could be drying out. You know, it's almost like an emotional energy that is moving through your whole being. So it can activate physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual, and it may be happening around you, and it could just be that you are affected by what's happening in your community or globally. So there's a sense of an upheaval. So it almost feels like something is coming out from behind the scenes that we didn't see before. So it could be a truth as well that's coming up, or it could be a lie even, and you feel like something's not right with this, that kind of energy. So the other thing is, there's, you know, when I look at the aspects for the month that are coming up, I ask my guides what I need to focus on, and I was really drawn to the 28th, 29th of the month, and there's a couple of aspects, and they're fairly minor with Chiron, but it's Mars and Venus that are connecting with Chiron. Chiron's in Pisces, and Chiron is that energy of the wounded healer. So it feels almost like this month, maybe at the beginning of the month, there's a big shift, there's something that's coming out of the closet, there's something that's coming through, maybe out of your body again, emotional sort of energy that's being released. And then there's a sense of, at the end of the month, it's almost like you're balancing something at the end of the month. So if it's been a physical issue, then it could be that you find a cure for whatever it is. Emotional, it could be that there's resolution, that kind of thing. If you've been worrying about something around the 4th, then at the end of the month, there's going to be some kind of shift around that, where you either stop worrying or you find a solution. You find a path forward that you need to go on. There's also, you know, this month Jupiter is going direct, yay! So prosperity abounds. So maybe, you know, if you've had some money problems, abundance problems, then that's going to shift. But Pluto also goes retrograde around about the 16th. So it is very much a time of transformation for all of us, really going in to find out what we believe to be true for us, and then make internal changes so we can see that reflected in our external life as well. Okay, so that's just a little bit of astrology. So let's get on with your crystals. Let's get started. Okay, Capricorn. So you have stones that went into your 8th, 9th, and 10th houses. So you're obviously on a sort of a shift at the moment, that it is just moving through one thing at a time. This is what I do, one thing at a time. So you're not blowing your life open right now. You're just taking your time, taking different steps, etc. The first stone that came up went into your 8th house, and this is an orange calcite. It looks kind of golden, but it's orange, and always makes me think of an orange, like a slice of orange, sort of very juicy. So as a consequence, this stone energizes you, and it went into your 8th house. The 8th house is about death and rebirth and inheritance, etc. It's a Scorpio house. So when I think of this, when I think of energizing, it's like there's a sense of, well, now what is going to give you the most energy? And when I ask this, I'm getting physical movement. So there's a sense of, this month it's time to start getting out there and running, doing your yoga, getting some exercise done. It's almost like it's time to start shaking off the season, or shaking off whatever you've been doing in the last 6 months, that maybe, maybe you've been staying home and not having any physical exercise. If you are a big advocate for physical exercise, then this may be that it's to do something different, to do a different routine, have a different way of doing things. So if you always run along a particular path, and maybe run somewhere different, I feel that there's a changing routine that's coming with this particular stone. It's a physical energy and it's a spiritual energy all at the same time. So with the orange, there is a sense of I feel like a party that's coming up as well. So there's some kind of celebration that's coming up for you, and there's a childhood friend kind of energy that comes with this too. So you might find yourself connecting to a childhood friend, or it could be that you're just remembering that person. Yeah. I feel like there's a creative vibe as well that's coming through with this too. So I feel like if you started a project, a creative project, you're going to finish it this month. That's the sense of that particular stone. I keep getting music as well. It's because of the final stone, Amazonite. It is a musical stone. It's good for writers, and that's what I keep getting that when I think of this. And you know what? Now I think of it, this went into your 10th house. Amazonite. It's a stone of courage and truth, and it helps with oversensitivity to things because it's a turquoise vibration. So it helps you to protect yourself if there's anything that you are sensitive to. So it helps your immune system. It went into your 10th house, so this is about how people see you, your public persona, your career, etc. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm seeing that this is a turquoise stone and this is a kind of golden stone. When these two come together, they're kind of open sesame energies. So this is saying that a new door is opening up for you. And these are writers' energies. So music, writing, creativity, the arts, whatever, painting, etc. There's an expression that's coming through here, and it's a new expression as well. Went into your 10th house, which is about career, your job. So you may find yourself reaching out for a new position or a new job, and with this particular vibration, it's saying that you have the energy to do it. So you have the energy to write out lots of proposals, etc. But writing is going to be important for you this month. Cool. The third stone in between these, which is in the 9th house, is the Botswana agate. So this is the Botswana agate, and it's kind of really an interesting stone to me because it looks like a piece of salmon. You know, it looks like those lines that you get with salmon. And salmon swim upstream, don't they? So there is a sense of this that you may be going against the grain a little bit, but it's going to be natural. It's not going to be difficult. So you may have, been going and swimming along with everybody else, and now it's time for you to turn around and go in your own direction and do your own thing. This is another stone which is about creativity. It really promotes creativity. Also helps you to see what's been going on behind the scenes. So I went into your 9th house. The 9th house is education. So I feel that with this is saying that you are going to receive some kind of education that's going to help you to get everything mapped out. So if we imagine that this is about writing, so that education would be a writing program that helps you to create a fiction book, let's say, and all the characters in it. So there's a sense of this helps you behind the scenes of that book. So you hopefully you can relate that into your own life of what's going on for you. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that wants to come up. It has a pink vibration to it, and this is in the 9th house of connecting to people that are overseas, foreign lands, etc. And with the pink is love. So you may just find yourself either dreaming about foreign lands or actually connecting to people from foreign lands as well. The bead that came up for you is a smoky kind of bead, and I feel with this, you know, the smoky quartz is usually about protection. This is a smoky colored bead. I feel as if you are looking for an answer and you are not getting the answer that you want. You're not getting what you want. You're not getting help with what you want. And I feel that it's just the wrong time for you to get that answer. The answer is going to be available, but it may not be until May. So bear with that. It's just a feeling from that particular bead. So the card that came up for you is the 9 of Wands. I think it says integrity on the top. Yes, it does. So the 9 of Wands, integrity. So just take a look at that card and see if there's anything that resonates for you, anything that really vibrates for you, that you're most attracted to at this moment. And then ask yourself, what does that mean? What does that mean? So when I look at this without my glasses on, I'm attracted to this particular building right here that looks like a wing, so like an angel wing. So, and actually I'm seeing another angel wing just here as well. There's 2 right here. So must be angels on the brain for me, but I feel that that is about taking flight. That it could be just a spiritual thing about you taking flight, about you taking off right now, things taking off for you. Or it could be that you're actually going to be booking a vacation, booking a trip, etc. And then you're going to be taking flight that way. I am also noticing the religious energy in here. And the 9th house is a religious-based house. It's a faith-based house. So I feel as if this is saying that you could be finding a new faith, or you could be deepening your faith. And with that wing that keeps coming in, I get this sense of you being ushered in. It's like being helped. And so there's a feeling that you're being guided very strongly this month, and you may well be guided towards some kind of religious outlet, or something that has old meaning, that ancient ties, and you will find a truth that's there that will really help and resonate with your soul. Okay, that's it for this month's Astrocolorscope. Hope you enjoyed it. Do please share it with your friends, like the video, and leave a comment below. Let me know how the messages resonated for you. Also, remember to subscribe to my love letter and grab your free color kit at bit.ly/color kit. And also remember that I do personal readings as well. You can find out more at sealedwithlove.com, and I also have a store with lots of jewelry, meditations, and other bits and pieces at store.sealedwithlove.com. See you next month. Lots of color wishes, blessings. Bye.